What's going on, man? The Brian Lopez here, back again with another new video for you guys today. And if you guys do enjoy this, please hit that like button. It means a lot to me that you guys do enjoy the series that we're doing. We're playing Breath of the Wild, back at it again. We're getting to our last and fourth spirit orb that we need. Now you guys are probably wondering, bro, this is not like what you're doing. This is different from usual. Now I'm doing commentary over this due to I had a lot of noise problems, being that my sister's singing in the background, mom having company over, but it's all good now, so it's a quiet day, you know what I'm saying? But I do also want to announce about a giveaway that with me and the homie Broly are doing, which is Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. We will be giving you guys an $60 eShop card if you guys do want that. You could also not even, you know, if you don't want to do it for Mario Kart, you could do it for something else. If you want a Wii, a 3DS, you know, we just giving it to the people, you know, giving back to the people who, you know, enjoy our content, and, you know, we're just trying to, you know, show it to the active users, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, after that, you know, I'm playing this game, right? You know, enjoying myself. So I stumbled upon a channel a while back, because he actually commented on my one of my like recent videos, I believe. Well, not recent, maybe like 3 days ago, which was what was it? I believe it was episode 3. I believe it was episode 3 of Breath of the Wild. And he's like, yo, you know, we're not that far apart from each other. I believe his name was Hyperlinks Gaming or something like that. I forgot his name. I gotta look his channel up again. I'll leave a link in the description for his channel. Try to show support for this kid. Yo, he's pretty good at his, you know, with this game as well, because he's actually playing this. Now, I stumbled upon his channel not too long ago, and I was trying to figure out how the hell am I gonna get through this game without getting caught by these freaking robots. Now, when I stumbled upon his channel, I saw him doing the same exact part. Well, he already did this before I did this. I took this one as my last part. So, while I was following his video, I try to not spoil myself with like some of the games. That's why I don't watch my favorite YouTuber, what's his name? Why did I forget his name? JD Witherspoons. So I was watching this from the homie, Hyper, and I was like, yo, this is how you do it. Oh, shoot. Now, he was trying to be mad gangster with it, try to make them break the rock, so I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep it safe, because knowing me, I will mess up. So, yeah, I finally get to where I had to get to this part where I could finally get the last freaking the last orb that I needed, which I'm kind of excited now. Now I don't have to deal with freaking I didn't have to deal with like, you know, finding a way how am I supposed to get to this. But hey, I finally made it, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, this is all over. I don't have to do another freaking Sheikah Slate thing where I have to, like, you know, find a way, because this game is hard as hell. I ain't gonna front. Whew. Alright. Here we go. I'm going in. You know what I'm saying? We're finally back in this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a lot more different from what I usually do. I usually, you know, get the commentary with the gaming, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do everything together. It's always a live commentary, but today, like I said, this is not a live commentary. This is more of a, you know, let's talk one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? Or 1-on-500 or 1-on-1000, whatever, you know, however many people watch this. But yeah, you know, I finally got to the fourth spirit orb, which I'm kind of hyped for. Now, I guess a lot of people would have said that this would have, well, I don't know, I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure, but to be honest, I think people would have went with this one first than the ones that I had before, because, like, legit, I was using a lot of health, like, trying to friggin' get to the ice one, which, yo, by far was probably one of the hardest ones, because I used up, like, almost all my food that I had for Link. I had a shitload of food, you know what I'm saying? So, I finally, got to this last one, which was probably one of the most annoying ones for me. I'm not, well, yeah, this was probably one of the most annoying ones for me. And I didn't know what I was doing, so I kept messing up. I'm like, yo, what the hell am I supposed to do? And then I find out what I had to do. Now, these bombs come in a circle, a spherical one, or a square one, whatever you choose. So you could just, bam, bam, Sam, throw it, leave it there, and then detonate. You know what I'm saying? L that shit. You know what I'm saying? L that. But, yeah. So a lot of people are already ahead of me. I'm gonna tell you a story about one of my friends. One of my friends that I met in the city because I'm from New York. I got this game way before he got this game, and because he couldn't even get a Switch yet. He was telling me a while back. He was telling me, "Yo, how the hell did you get a Switch?" And I told him, like, "Yo, I reserved that shit like months ago." And I had like I said, like, if you guys do follow me, I have my boy. My boy is like the manager. Not my boy Gio, but my other boy. My other boy is the manager of GameStop. So, without a doubt, like, once I see something on Nintendo Direct, and I'm like, yo, I tell my boy, I'm like, yo, I just saw something. I want this. He got me right there. He's like, yo, I got you, fam. He's like, I'm like, yo, good looking out, brother. That's why you the man, son. So this puzzle was pretty cool. When I saw this part, I was like, oh shit. But first, I have to do a shout out for the homie Broly once again, because when we get into these shrines, we have to get the treasure. Because my boy Broly, he saw me last time. He blasted me. It's like, yo, son, how you missed that? Like, what, open your eyes, bro. Like, come on, fam. Like, I'm like, damn, Broly, why you always, like, bashing on me, son? Like, I thought we was boys. But, that's what happens when you don't really pay attention. Like, for me, my mission is more of a go finish the game as fast as you can, and then, try to enjoy it later or something like that. But you already know, fam, that, we're going to do this together, and we're destroying bombs like it's no tomorrow. Bricks, Brick Squad. No, I'm not even from that, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But the homie Link, throwing these stuff. And then, like, when I finally, don't you feel, like, happy when you accomplish something for the first time, and then you're just like, damn, this feels good, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I finally finished this part, I was like, yo, I'm happy as hell, and I was like, yo, there ain't nothing bothering me now. Finally getting to the last spirit orb that I needed, and I completed this part, you know what I'm saying? I got the homie, my dog is here, she's just laying there, just chilling. Cheeky, say what up? No? Okay. She don't want to say what up to nobody. I don't know why. She's she's like very shy when it comes to camera. But what are you gonna do? I can't say nothing. It's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah. Finally get the last orb, which by far I am probably happy at my most, because I always wanted to like finish this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to just get the last piece and that's it. I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't have to deal with it later. So I was like, hey, I got you, fam. But, hey, Grandma's gone. Grandma, thank you for all my 4 orbs that I needed. And then we out of here, you know what I'm saying? Kind of happy that I finished this last part, So, we finally get... I'm not going to lie, I totally forgot that we was going to get the glider at this point because we got all 4 treasures. So, we had... This was, well, for me, it was not that difficult because, like I said, I had somebody, like, I saw someone's video by accident. I ain't gonna say his name. No, basically it was Hyper by accident. I watched this whole thing and I was like, damn, I just ruined it for myself. Because I wanted to finish this one specific part by myself. And if I needed help near the lines, I would go on his video or to look it up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now we finally get to this last part. He basically tells me I have to go in the center of where all 4 shrines meet, you know what I'm saying? So easily enough, that's the one place that I actually do know, which was a video helped by, and that was going up to the church. Now the church was up there, as you can see it. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna put an arrow right there. We had to go to the church, and we had to go to the grand, like, I don't know if you could say that's a castle or a church, but we had to get down to that part to finally get to what we had to get. And you know, I was kind of like, when I kid you not, guys, when I when I finally like finished that one part, like, I was so hyped. I was like, yo, this is over. Like, I don't have to do this shrine thing. I'm hyped as hell. I don't have to deal with these guys no more. I was like so excited. Like, I was super excited that I didn't have to deal with this anymore. So now all I had to do was just get to my next story, my main quest that I had to do. And that was to help the homegirl Zelda. Because, you know, she loves the home Link. You know what I'm saying? But there was this one part right here. I don't know. We're going to see it probably. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure that this is where I had to, like I had some troubles. This is where I cut a lot of the stuff out that you haven't seen. And that was, I don't know if you're going to see it right here. I don't think so. But there was this one thing that there was like a skull. And there was a bunch of guys. And I had a lot of troubles. And I kept getting jumped by these guys. And so I was like, you know what? I can't deal with these guys. I got to be out. And why is my, I was like, damn, son. I'm like mad scared and shook and shit like that. And I was like, fudge. Fudge-sicle. We finally made it to the Temple of Time. So this is where I saw her. I was like, okay, so this is where I have to get. No, I didn't expect this, that they give you two options. Because you have to give up like the spirit orbs. And the thing is, where you had to do the spirit orbs, you had to give up all 4 spirit orbs. And then she will give you either a heart, or she will give you, I think, more stamina. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure. So you already know. I'm the person that likes to get, like, beaten down. So I had to go with the freaking heart. You know what I'm saying? Because if I went with the stamina, I would have been, like, running for days. But if I went with the heart, at least I will stay alive. Even if I'm, like, at my last health. And, I did it. You already know, fam. I had to get the heart. Happy I got the heart, So I got a 4th heart. And I think that's the best way to do it, is going for the hearts. Stamina, not so much. Now, there was this one part right here that I'm going to show you, where the guy was on the roof. So I'm like, damn, son, like, I have to get up there. I'm like, damn. How am I going to get up there? There's no stairs, no nothing. I had to figure out a way up to get up there. So I'm going to skip this because it's running up. I had problems. Like, I legit had problems, like, looking for, like, this one spot that I needed to get to. And I'm like, yo, I don't understand. Like, where am I supposed to go? Like, how am I supposed to climb up there? So, eventually, I actually found where I was supposed to go. But I was, like, looking around, finding easy ways to get there. And, like, yeah. I finally get to the spot where I had to go to. So, right here, guys, I'm going to let you guys hear the story. So, enjoy the story, guys.
I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path. Lo, a century ago, it was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, One must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts. as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That gave me the chills. This Zelda game is probably one of the, if not one of the best storytellings I've ever felt. A game like this, it shows, damn, that hit me. It really didn't hit me, but it really shows they really put a lot into this game, being so story driven. Not really, you really don't see that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Especially in Zelda games. Well, they do show stories, but not that type of thing where you're just damn, this is a real detailed story, you know what I'm saying? That's the craziness. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna end it right here, where we jump off, gliding to where we have to go to next. But hopefully you guys did enjoy that little commentary talking to you guys. Definitely check out the homies that I talked about in the link in the description. Check out the giveaway as well. And guys, if you did enjoy that, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. We'll be seeing you guys in some more Zelda Breath of the Wild. Until then, guys, stay majestic and deuces.